This is the little town of Greendale, USA. Some mighty nice folks live here. I come through on business most every week. Always enjoy stopping for a visit. This is Main Street. Not Times Square by a long shot. But still in all, it gets pretty lively on Saturday night. Oh yes, right over there is a landmark. Every small town has one. Some favorite place folks get in the habit of dropping in most every day. In Greendale, it's Joe's General Store. Oh, that's him now. Quite a fella, Joe. Real human being, if you know what I mean. We'll never make any headlines, maybe, but they sure think a lot of him around these parts. Lives with his 2 kids up there over the store. Oh, here they are now, just starting off to school. You know, since their mother died, Joe's had his hands full. Doing a pretty good job, though. Yes, sir, I always enjoy visiting with Joe. He's the sort who really likes folks. Kind of makes you feel good. Morning, Joe.
Well, hiya, Wilbur. Well, glad to see you. Sit down. I'll be with you in just a second. Wait till I take this sign down here. Here. Have a cigar. Hey, this basket party was a big success last night. Been a lot of excitement in town since you was here last. Yeah. It all started the day Henry Crockett came in the store with a bellyache. You know old Henry. He's always bellyaching.
Hey, what do you have to do to get waited on around here?
Good afternoon, Henry.
Hurry it up, Joe. I gotta get back to the factory. This new brand any good?
Sure. Says so right on the bottle. Stomach acting up again?
And why wouldn't it? Old man Evans has got a nerve. Expecting me to retool the whole dang factory practically overnight.
Now you're talking like a foreman. You weren't so doggone cranky all the time, you wouldn't have to buy so many stomach pills.
Now, see here, Joe. When I want your advice, I'll ask for it. Charge it.
No, Mr. Crockett. What's he so happy about?
Oh, he is harmless. I kind of like to have him come in the store.
What for?
So much fun when he leaves.
Oh, I almost forgot. My report card.
Your report card? Well, now, just a minute here. Well, 5 A's and a B+.
That's practically batting 1,000, isn't it?
It sure is. I'm proud of you, honey. You know, ever since your mother died, I've been kind of worried about you, about bringing you up right and doing the right thing, and gosh, I don't think I have to worry anymore. You got brains.
Well, Dad, you always said I take after Mother.
Yeah. Oh, is that so? Nice try, son. All right, come on. Let's have it. Thought you was going to get past me, huh? Well, now let's see. What is that great big red F for? And don't tell me that means fine.
Aw, gee, Pop. That dumb civics junk's a pain in the neck. Expecting you to learn the preamble to the Constitution. Dumb stuff like that.
Oh, dumb, is it?
What's the good of it?
What's the good of it? I'll tell you what's the good of it. Tim, if we didn't have... That's the most important thing. Tim, look. Suppose you was up at bat. You had 2 strikes on you. You swung at the next one and you missed. What happens?
I'm out.
Why?
All you get's 3 strikes.
Who says so?
That's the rule.
That's just what I mean, Tim. You gotta have rules to run a baseball game, and you gotta have rules to run the country. That's what the Constitution is. Rules.
Oh, I get it.
Sure. Everybody in the whole world should know the preamble of the Constitution. Every real American does.
Bet you a quarter you don't know it, Pop.
Oh, yeah? All right, Tim, you brought this on yourself. I hate to take your allowance money away from you, son, but you asked for it. There you are. Put up or shut up. Now, the preamble to the Constitution. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility. See how easy it is?
That's where I always blow up, too, Pop.
Who's blowing up? I'm just warming up. We, the people, and to ensure domestic tranquility, provide that... Shucks. Just because I can't remember it doesn't mean that I don't know it. Now, we... Well, now, go on upstairs and learn it.
Easiest quarter I ever made, Pop.
Afternoon, neighbor. What can I do for you?
10-pound flour, pack of potatoes, 2 head of cabbages, please.
Coming right up. You're a stranger in town, aren't you?
I got the money to pay for it, cash.
Hey, you are a stranger. Well, welcome to Greendale, Mr.
Bergerman.
Bergerman? Well, I'm glad to know you, Mr. Bergerman. How long have you been here?
Just 2 days. They told me you have a nice factory here and you need plenty good mechanics, so I bring the whole family here. Quick. Big mistake. They don't need no mechanics.
Too bad you weren't here last month. Factory was as busy as a bird dog with the fleas. Things will pick up soon.
You think maybe?
Oh, sure.
I'll have to get a job pretty soon.
Oh, stick around. Just get acquainted. Mighty nice folks here. You'll like our town.
I like it already. I like small town. City is too big. People are too busy. Country is the best place to bring up a family, I think.
Well, I'm glad to know you, Mr. Bergerman.
Thank you.
Excuse me a minute. Just make yourself at home. Afternoon, Mrs. Lawson. Looks like we're due for some rain. Mrs. Lawson just stocked up on corn plasters.
How much is this pitcher's glove?
Oh, that's a dandy. That's $9.95. You play baseball?
Oh, my boy, he does.
No.
Very good.
Good, huh?
Someday he'll pitch like Bob Feller.
Say, have you ever seen Bob Feller?
Certainly. When I work in Chicago, every Sunday we go to the ballpark.
Hey, you're a real fan, huh? Like baseball.
Like baseball. Mr. Brown, ever since I became an American citizen, there's one thing I ask from this great country. Let my boy pitch one game in the World Series, and I die happy.
Say, you're all right. I'll wrap it up for you.
No, thank you. I can't pay for it now.
Oh, don't you worry about that. If your boy wants to be a big leaguer, I'd like to help him. Bring your boy around. I'd be glad to give him some pointers. I pitched 3 years for the Bums, you know.
You pitched for the Brooklyn Bums?
Well, no, not exactly. The Bentonville Bums, 30 miles northeast of here.
Well, let's see now. 87 years ago, our fathers...
Sorry, Dr. Shepard. That's Lincoln at Gettysburg.
Oh, sure. What am I thinking of? It's the preamble you want.
That's the bet.
Yeah, let's see. I remember now. I remember. When in the course of human events it becomes...
That's the Declaration of Independence.
What's the matter with me this morning, huh? Well, Tim, I hate to admit it, but you just made yourself a quarter.
This preamble business is a lot easier than mowing lawns.
Well, hiya, Doc. Tim take care of you all right?
He sure did.
Thanks. Thanks, son, for taking care of the store for me.
Okay, Pop.
I just come from the factory. Doggone it, Doc, that flathead Henry Crockett burns me up. Turned Bergman down. Just because he happens to talk a little foreign. Says it take too long to explain things to him.
Yeah, that sounds like Henry. Well, of course, it could be that he still remembers the time you talked him into giving Pete Weaver's nephew a job in the paint mixing department. What a mess that was.
Yeah, well, shucks, how was I to know that he was colorblind? Anyway, Bergman is no foreigner. He's a naturalized American baseball fan. And we got to get him a job. Excuse me, Doc. Yours General Store. Yours speaking. Yeah, Doc? Yeah, he's here. What? You don't say. Yeah, sure, I'll tell him. That was your office. That doggone mule kicked old Hank Baker again.
Yeah, where'd he get him this time?
Yes, sir, he sure did. Hank won't be sitting for quite a spell.
That's nice
Good morning,
to see you, Dad.
Laura.
Good morning,
Lady.
Dad. Look, Dad. Laura took that old dress I just couldn't stand and made this super gown out of it.
See, that sure is pretty. That's nice of you, Laura. I don't know what Janie would do without you. Since her mother died, you've been a real friend.
She's a fine girl. But you know, frankly, she's getting to the age where she needs a mother's understanding and advice.
She does? Well, maybe it's time that I did something about that.
I think so too, Joe.
Yes, sir. I'll have a little talk with her tonight. I'll tell her the next time she needs a woman's advice to call you up.
Oh, well, I'll be glad to help, of course.
Mm.
Is the new McCall's in?
Yeah, next to the Flash Gordon. Now, let's see here. Lettuce. Lettuce, yep. One head of lettuce. Beets. One bunch of beets. Spring onions. Without my glasses, say that's pretty good. Radishes. Radishes. Oh, no. Laura, I need a little help. Will you put a bunch of radishes in there, please?
Oh, poor Joe. Are you still bothered by that awful allergy?
Oh, it's worse. Gosh, just a good whiff of the darn thing starts me a-going. No. Put it in the far end, please. Thank you.
Joe, we have something in common. I detest radishes.
You do? Say, I love the darn things. I'd give anything if I didn't have this doggone allergy.
Allergies are all in your mind.
Yeah? The one I got gets in my ears, eyes, nose, and throat, too.
I'm serious, Joe. It isn't the radishes that do it. It's the fact that you think they're radishes.
What am I supposed to think, that they're marshmallows?
You think that's silly.
Sure it is.
Well, it works. They've proved it.
That radishes is marshmallows?
Well, not exactly. But just the other day I was reading about a man who was allergic to onions. So this doctor hypnotized him. Then he gave him an onion to eat, but he told him that it was an apple. He ate the entire onion and enjoyed every mouthful.
Is that so? Well, I can't hire a hypnotist every time I get a hankering for a radish.
Well, you can do it yourself.
Hypnotize myself?
Yes, sort of. Now, the next time you want a radish,
Yeah.
you just think of it as a marshmallow. You just try it and see. Oh, goodness, look at the time. And I've got a pie in the oven. Oh, will you charge this, Joe, please?
Yeah, sure.
Goodbye.
Well, so long, Laura. Good, she sure is a deal. Marshmallows. Marshmallows. Gosh. Marshmallows. 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 Hey. Marshmallows. Hey. Marshmallows. Nice, fresh marshmallows. Yep. Oh, General Store. Speaking. Yeah. Oh, Mrs. Hanson. Yeah. Just a minute. Be right with you. Yeah. 1 pound coffee. A pound coffee. Pint of cream. No, half pint of cream. Yeah, half pint of cream. What? What? Cement mixer? Oh, no. What is it? Oh, that's me. Sure. I'm eating marshmallows. Yep. Marshmallows. All right. Ready, Sil. Goodness sake. Whoa. Hey, I got that one all beat.
Okay, breakfast ready.
Morning, Jenny. Bet your quarter you don't know the preamble.
You better cut that out, Tim. If Dad ever finds out you're betting everybody in town.
Good morning, kids.
Morning.
Morning, Pop.
Good morning, Timmy.
Dad, you're not dressed. It's time to open the store.
Store is already open. My assistant's taking care of that.
Assistant? Since when?
Started today. All right, come on, kids. Let's sit down. Amen. Yes, sir. I got to hire some help. Business getting a little bit too heavy for one man to handle.
Oh, yeah?
Well, anyway, I need a little rest. Going to take it a little easier from now on. Enjoy life. Sure is nice to sit here and eat breakfast, lazy and peaceful.
Mr. Brown! Mr. Brown, please come down quick.
Dickens is that? Excuse me.
Mr. Brown!
Come on. I haven't got all day. Red Star plug. It's chewing tobacco, stupid.
Hey, what's all the ruckus, Henry? He ain't deaf.
Well, he might as well be. It's just like I told you. Can't even understand plain English.
Now, wait a minute, Henry. It ain't his fault. He just don't know my system yet. Come here, Mr. Bergman. Come around here. You see, I forgot to tell you that I have everything laid out alphabetically. Now, the tobacco is over here with the tennis balls, toys, tops, and so forth, and so on and so on.
Well, as long as you're putting on airs, hiring help, why don't you get somebody with a little savvy? What's the matter, Joe? Aren't Americans good enough for you?
Say, Mr. Bergman is just as good an American as you are. Better, maybe.
Is that so? I'll have you know there were a lot of crockets on the Mayflower.
Yeah, a lot of barnacles, too.
Bad enough having to put up with you around here without making it worse with a dumb cluck like him.
Now, Henry Crockett, that does it. Get out. Just a minute. Now, get out. Don't tell me how to run my store. I'll hire a baboon if I want. And if I do, you can have the job. You know, Steve, you might be right. Dodgers might win it this year. Well, see you in the morning.
Mr. Brown, I won't be here. I think I quit.
You quit? Why, you just started. What's the matter? Don't you like the job?
I like it here, but it's too much trouble for you. Lose your customers. Not right.
Oh, Henry? Oh, say, we've been squabbling like that for years. He'll be back.
All day I haven't sold one thing. People, I think, they just don't like me.
Oh, sure they do. Just give them time. Wait till they get to know you, Steve.
It's not right you pay me when I do nothing. It's not right. Thank you just the same, but it's no use. Good night.
Shucks. What's the matter with people anyway? What difference does it make where a fella's born? Shucks. George Washington's father was a foreigner, wasn't he? Maybe I shouldn't have blown my top and chased old Henry out of the store. After all these years, I should understand old Pickle Puss. I guess I never will. He makes me so dad-blasted mad. Excuse me, honey. Oh, if you was only alive today, Martha. You always had such a nice way of getting people together and making them like each other. Like the time Lem Fuller and the mayor were so mad at each other. They wouldn't be speaking today if you hadn't sat them next to each other at that Rotary Club dinner. Hey, honey, you just gave me an idea. I'll invite the Bergamans to the basket party. And, well, you know, like you always said, nothing like a full stomach to take the meanness out of folks and make them friendly. Good night, honey.
Gee, Pa, I still wish we'd brought our own basket.
Well, I think it was very nice of Mrs. Bergman to fix the food for all of us. That's a lot of work, you know.
Probably some of that foreign goulash.
Whatever it is, you're not going to hurt Mrs. Bergman's feelings. Goulash or chop suey, you're going to eat it and like it, whether you like it or not.
All right, okay.
And I want both of you kids to mind your manners. Be especially nice to the Bergamans. After all, they're our guests, you know. Well, here they are. Steve, come right on in. Been looking for you. Mrs. Bergman, how are you? Well, Frank, glad to see you. Frank, this is my daughter, Janie. Janie, this is Frank.
Hello, Frank.
It's a pleasure, Miss Brown.
Well, I guess we better get going, folks. Step right into the auditorium. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, John. Hiya, Fred. Come right. Here, this table's all right for us. We'll sit right there. Put your basket right on the table. Looks like everybody's here tonight. Hey, there's Mr. Evans over there. He owns a factory. No, over here with Tim.
Bet you quarter you don't know it, Mr. Evans.
Aren't you forgetting something, Tim? You stuck me on the preamble yesterday.
Oh, excuse me. Darn it! Looks like I'm running out of customers.
Hello, Joe. Hiya, Doc. Laura. Hey, you were pretty good. Doc Shepard.
You know something, Pop?
What?
There's not a good American in this whole town.
Hey, what kind of talk is that?
You said so yourself. Remember? About not knowing the preamble to the Constitution. Nobody knows it. I haven't lost a single bet.
Hey, have you been going around betting on it?
Full of quarters. I struck everybody I know. Except Mr. Bergman here. And I bet the whole sack full. He doesn't know it.
Tim.
I wouldn't want to take your money.
That's what they all say. Because they don't know it.
No, that's enough of that, Tim. That's not nice talk. Besides, it's no crime not to know it. Shucks, I even forgot it myself once.
Tim, we won't bet on that, but we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Shut up, boy! How about that, neighbors? And he knows baseball backwards, too.
I'd like to shake hands with you.
Yeah, he put us all to shame, didn't he? Oh, Mr. Evans, Mr. Bergman is new in town. Master mechanic.
Is that so?
Yep.
Well, when the factory gets busy again, maybe we could work something out. Look me up in a month or so.
Oh, see, what did I tell you? Everything is going to work out fine. Well, come on, let's eat. Come on, let's get to it.
Let's eat.
Tim, remember, whatever it is, you eat it. And smile.
First we serve the salad, as we do in the old country. I hope you like.
I'm sure I will, Mrs. Bergman.
This is swell, Mrs. Bergman. And I'm not just being polite either.
It's real George. The dressing's sensational. What's in it?
Really? Oh, it's very simple. What gives the flavor is chopping up the radishes. Very fine.
Marshmallows.
You don't like it?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was going to say, it's George. Oh, good morning, Doc. Hey, that was a great party last night, wasn't it? Big success.
Yes. Looks like we're going to get our new fire truck.
Yes, sir. Hey, Bergman sure made a big hit, didn't he?
Real nice people.
Hey, what's this? It was from Bergman. Oh, and just when I thought everything was going along so good.
Something wrong?
Yeah. Says they haven't got enough money to stay around here for another month. Going back to Chicago today. Well, we sure let them down.
You did everything you could.
Ain't right, Doc. They're our kind of people. That's why they came here. They weren't happy all jammed up in a big city. Small town like this. That's what America meant to them. Shucks.
Listen, Joe. Hey, it's a fire bell. Well, come on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I'll get my hat. Well, hurry, Chief. Come on, quick. Hey, let's go. Come on. Get out of the way. It's the factory. It's the factory out here. Hey, come on, fellas. Stop on it. Roll out that hose. The fire spreads, the whole factory will go. It's that dynamite jet gone haywire again. Well, fix it, Henry. You're supposed to be a mechanic. Hey, what's the matter here? And hurry up. The fire's spreading fast. Yeah, hurry. We need water. Did you say main jet? Yeah, the main jet. Hey, let Mr. Bergman get there, Henry. Oh, let me have a look at that. Come on, let's speed it up.
Give me a pair of pliers, eh? Oh, make it got it lucky main jet.
What the dickens is going on?
I'll try it. You shall go now.
You go? Okay, turn her on. Let's have it. Come on. Let's go, man. Hey, Henry! Get on that ladder down there. Okay, Steve. Hurry up. Hey! Touch your water. Let her breathe for a minute so I can see what am I doing here. And now, friends, it gives me pleasure to present our distinguished fellow citizen, Henry Crockett's new assistant at the factory, your friend and mine, Stephen Bergman. Tonight we are gathered to bestow on him still another honor. I give you my assistant chief of the volunteer fire department.
Of course, that fire hat was just a little tight around his shoulders. But at least it proved that he didn't have a swell head. Well, anyway, everything turned out fine. Funny thing, Wilbur, and I never saw it fail. You just go just a little bit out of your way to bring people happiness. Some of that happiness is bound to rub off on you. Like the time that I was saving up to go to the World Series. I don't think I ever told you this story. Hey, guess I'll have to tell you that story next week if you're going to catch the 10-18. Well, don't forget. See you next week. Goodbye.